Chief Meteorologist Matt Brode, we're having a little bit of our own little warm up right now. Obviously not to that extreme, but it's been warm out, really nice.
It's real nice. We're in the month of March after all. Spring typically arrives here a little bit early. Of course, it arrives at the same time calendar-wise, but usually we get the nice weather sooner than much of the country.
Okay.
So here's what we'll be tracking. There is an expiration date to some of this spring-like weather. We'll get to that in a few minutes, but it's warmer. Plenty of clouds out there today, no doubt about that. Looks like the wind will pick up again starting tomorrow. I'm not thinking it's going to be overly windy, but in advance of our next weather maker. And that could potentially bring some light showers Thursday into Friday. We were talking about this yesterday. Right now, the impacts do not seem to be nearly as profound as they were earlier this winter. And that's usually the case as we start making our way through the month of, well, late February, some years, certainly into March. Our storm systems usually track a little bit farther to the north, and the impacts are typically not as substantial. We will watch it, and I'll show you what the computers are saying right now. Here's your temperature tracking, and we're seeing 70s through about the 6 o'clock hour. Then we'll get into the 60s, 7 through 9 o'clock. And keep in mind, there will be a veil of high clouds in our skies really most of the evening. We'll bring the 50s back in by 10 o'clock, and we'll keep them there for quite some time and likely get down to the 40s for morning lows. Live look, this is our Storm Tracker 4 SkyCam network at the Catalina Mountains. 73 degrees last check at Tucson International Airport. Dew point is dry, 27. And our winds today, anyway, are light out of the west-northwest at 6 miles per hour. 70 Marana, 71 Oro Valley. So really all across the city of Tucson, we are tracking those temperatures into at least the low 70s. So it's just a fabulous looking day of weather. Into Cochise and Santa Cruz County, a lot of 70s for you too, but upper 60s in Nogales. We have 64 in Bisbee, 68 in Tombstone. And let's track those morning lows for you tomorrow. In the morning, it looks like mid to upper 40s. So a nice start to our morning. We'll see those nighttime lows a little bit warmer today in places like Wilcox, 38 degrees. I should say a little bit warmer tomorrow morning, where you were right around that freezing mark earlier this morning. 46 Bisbee, 46 in Nogales. And daytime highs tomorrow right about where they were today. It looks like low to mid 70s, but a good deal of cloud cover again. But these are not clouds that are going to bring us any sort of rain, and we'll be tracking temperatures into the 60s for Cochise County, also Santa Cruz County. Satellite picture, the view from space, just shows some high clouds from about Tucson all the way down to the border of Mexico. And then as you make your way to the border of Utah, we're also seeing a couple of veil of clouds. But if you're between, I'd say, Tucson and Flagstaff, it's totally sunshine. So these are really confined to southern sections of Arizona. Let's look at that area of low pressure, and you kind of look for that counterclockwise circulation. Looks to be right about there, and that will bring some more showers to sections of California, more snow to the high Sierra, and we'll go to our next weather maker right now. The zonal flow, that means we get our winds from west to east today. No problems today, no problems tomorrow, but notice a pressure gradient. These isobars get a little bit closer together, and that gets the wind to blow. So we'll go breezy tomorrow. Then there's that area of low pressure. Looks like it kind of goes overhead by Thursday, 2 p.m. We are tracking a slight chance of some showers here across the city of Tucson. Right now, rainfall amounts look very, very light here for the city of Tucson. Snowfall amounts also look pretty light. Friday behind it, maybe a couple of morning flurries in the mountains, maybe a couple of sprinkles in the valley. That's about it. And then soon thereafter that, we return to a ridging forecast, which means some warmer temperatures. Here it is, your Storm Tracker 4 10-day tracker, then mid-70s tomorrow, so a good-looking day. Mostly cloudy skies, however. 40% chance of some light showers come Thursday. Sharply cooler, 62. Mid-60s Friday. Maybe some lingering showers early in the morning. And then it's all sunny as we make our way into the weekend. 72 Saturday, 78 Sunday, and back to the low 80s on Monday. A few clouds Tuesday and Wednesday, but this is really a good-looking spring forecast. Yes, it's on the warm side for much of the next several days. Monica, the good news about it is we are not on the hot side. This time of year, we start talking about that word hot that we can get to as March continues to evolve, but no signs of that yet. So I think the warmest day of 81, we can all take that.
That really is good news. Thank you, Matt.